Hey everybody, it's Pastor Misty with his Nail Scarred Hands Kingdom Ministries. Before I bring this, y'all, this is a vision, well, several visions that go together that I had on March 12th, which was yesterday. But before I get into it, I want to let you all know that if it gets longer, because I will be posting it on YouTube, the full version, and what I can, which will be probably the first 10 minutes, if it's longer than 10 minutes, it won't fit on TikTok because they never do. So if you want to watch the full version, if this is for you, go to our YouTube channel, his Nail Scarred Hands Kingdom Ministries, and find it there. Whatever it's named on here, which will probably be something like dogs or something. That's probably what you can find it on our channel. And please like and subscribe our channel so you can watch the videos that I can't post, like our church services. It only lets you do so much. Okay, but let me get into the series of visions. I'm going to tell you the visions that I saw, and then I'll tell you more of the meaning. Okay, so it was dark in this vision, like night or something. I don't know. It was just dark. It might have been a dark place. But I saw this big, dark, black box. It was a big old black box. And inside of it was a red. It was red. And there was someone in it. I'm not sure if I think it was a person. I know it represented a person if it wasn't. It might have been another dog, but I think it was a person. I know it represented one. Okay, so, and in this big box, they were kind of hidden, they thought. But there was this dog, and it was like a German Shepherd or something, and it was solid black in the dark, and it was lurking and sneaking up to get whoever was in that box. It was going to look for who was in the box. It was going to get who was in the box. And I seen it, and it was almost there. Then I saw the next vision, because these were one after another. They were so quick, y'all. Like, so, it was like, what? So, the next vision I saw another dog standing in a yard, and I think it was a German Shepherd too, but it was a different color. Lay down, Elijah. Lay down, son. And, the one that it was out in the yard or something, it was looking the same direction that the other one was, okay? And I don't think it was in a cage, but then I think maybe either it blinked and it was in a cage, or it was a whole different vision and there was another dog over there in a cage that looked like it. Like I said, these visions were coming fast one after another. Then it was like this next vision I had. There was like a big truck or something. I don't know what it was. All I saw was the cage on top. It reminded me of a truck, like where the dogs could lay and be in the cage or something up high. I don't know. But I saw the top of the cage, and I saw another German Shepherd that was kind of brown looking, but I saw its eyes and the top of its head. That's how I knew what kind of dog it was, because it had them ears. And I just saw the top of it and the top of the cage. And then all of a sudden it blinked like so. And I saw another dog in a cage the same. Looking the same way. Saw the same part of it. But it was more of a Labradoodle dog. A white Labradoodle. Okay, so, and they were all these dogs, you all, were looking the same way. They were all looking the same direction. Every one of them. They were focused on the same thing, and I'm pretty sure it was the box, the person in the box. These dogs represent men. I believe that this is for a woman. I guess it could be for a man, but I think this is for a woman. And she has got some kind of contact with several different people, men. And these men might look like good men, because if you think about it, a German Shepherd seems to be a pretty good dog. They're police dogs, blah, 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 real smart, well trained. You know, and I'm not, all men are not dogs, but some of them are. Now, the Labradoodles are supposed to be really, really good dogs, really smart, part lab, part poodle, you know. Loving little things. Oh, they're big. But anyway, so these dogs represent men, I believe. And the person in the box, that's who they're looking at. That's who they're looking for. The one was almost there to get it. They was coming to get it. Whoever was in the box. They were almost there, and it was a sneak attack. This is a warning. That box, that's a place they should not have been. I don't know what it represented, but I know it's a place they shouldn't have been. Solid black box with red inside. It sounds really nice and pretty. But that's not a place that somebody should be. If you think about what them colors would be, it's like that song Paint the Town Red, or that song that has, I don't know if that's the name of it or not. It's a really horrible song. Really, really horrible song. Demonic. And I can't even remember who sings it. I'm not even going to say, but that saying, Paint the Town Red, it's in a song. Y'all, come on now. If this is for you, you will have been, stop Elijah and Treasure. Then you've been talking to several people. Different people. Several different people. And some of them might not be able to get to you. But they have eyes on you. They're looking. They're watching somehow. If it's on social media, or I don't know how they're watching you. But some of them dogs were in cages and they couldn't reach you. But some of them dogs wasn't in cages. And that one was almost to you. And these do not have good intentions. They might look nice and neat and all not, you know, good and stuff, like they wouldn't hurt you. But you're fixing to get hurt. And this is a warning. The Lord let me know that somebody's in danger, that this is not His will, and there are several watching you. There are several. There's not just, stop Elijah. You're such a loud licker. Leave her alone. Sorry, you all. Quit now, son. But, you need to stop while you're ahead. I know that it gets lonely and stuff. I know that you get bored. I know you like to have friends. I get that. I really do. But somebody's in danger. And I don't know everything about it. But I know that the Lord loves you enough to warn you and tell you to watch out and to stop what you're doing. Get out of that place that you're in. Get out of that box. Get out of whatever you're doing. Stop doing what you're doing. Because they're watching you in that place. They're around that place. And that might not be your physical place. It might be a place that literally, it might be a spiritual place that you're at. Son! I'm so sorry, you all. If this is over 10 minutes and you're watching from TikTok, go to our YouTube channel at His Nail Scarred Hands Kingdom Ministries and catch the last of it, or the rest of it. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but you'll want to catch the rest of this. If this is for you especially, or if you know who it's for, if you might want to send it. because this is a warning and there is a danger. Man, you all, like, seriously, this is something. The Lord don't just talk to be talking. Don't even try to get Elijah's son. Y'all, he's spoiled. My baby's both spoiled. I mean it, son. But whoever this is for, you need to stop what you're doing. The Lord is warning you. He's already warned you, I'm sure. You might have had a thought drop on you. You might have had somebody come and say something to you. You might feel it in your heart. You might see red flags. There's some way that the Lord has surely told you, if you've took it, if you'll listen, if you've heard it. And if not, this is it. This is your warning. Whatever place you're in, and I don't believe it's a physical place. I believe it's you in the physical, but I believe it's a place you're at in life. And you think you're okay and you think you're hidden, but I believe that box represents something wrong, something like a sin. I'm telling you. And it might not be a big sin to you or a bad sin. It might not feel like one. And it might not be a sin, you know. It might not be something. It might be just something in disobedience because the Lord's told you no or something, seriously. Or it might not even be a sin. It might be something that is just a danger that you're doing that the Lord has warned you about. But if the Lord has warned you about it and He's told you no, then it might be a sin to you not to listen. I don't know, but obedience is better than sacrifice. This I do know. And if you disobey, there's going to be sacrifice some way, somehow. A lot of the time. And the Lord will be there, you know. He's not going to make you obey. You know, like after whatever happens because you've disobeyed and you call out to Him, surely He'll be there. When you cry out to Him with your heart and you're sorry. And hopefully then you'll obey and you'll be able to help other people. But He don't want it to come down to that. He don't want what's going to happen. He don't want that dog to get you. He needs you to stop. Whatever you're doing. If this is for you, please take it back to the Lord. If you don't think it's for you and you think I'm just wasting my breath, pray about it. Take it back to the Lord if you will. And if this is for you and you don't take it, you'll see. And I pray it's not for none of y'all. But I know it's for somebody. If not many. That God's word don't come back void. He don't show His prophets things for no reason. We're not supposed to entertain the counterfeit. No ways. He can't even send you who He's got for you if you're entertaining the counterfeit, or 10 of them, or any, you know what I'm saying? You're too busy to see what He's got for you. And I'm not saying it's wrong to date. I'm not at all. To each his own. But this person has got a lot of dogs that could get them. Or, you know, if they could get them, they would. And one was fixing to. And there was another that wasn't caged up and it was getting close too. And then the ones in the cage, what if they had got out? Y'all, I'm nice to people and I get stalkers. And I don't do nothing to cause it. I can't help it. When Daddy God gives you a word, you better hold to it and you better listen. He told me before, a long time ago, He gave me a dream on somebody that I was helping through the ministry. And I don't tell my business, y'all. All right? I was helping this family like so. And the Lord gave me a dream. And he gave me a word. And he said, I think it was obsession. What was that word you gave me, Lord? What was that word? My mind's bothered a little bit, y'all. Because I've been praying about some stuff. But when the Lord said the word that he said, after he showed me what he showed me, because the person in the dream was saying something about couldn't get you off my mind or something like that. I can't remember what the dream exactly was, but then the Lord gave me a word. That word, I don't think it was obsession. It was something else, like a deeper meaning, but it started with an O. But it pretty much was obsessed. But there was nothing there like that, and it got crazy. Y'all, for real. I've got a good heart, and I try to help people, and I try to be friendly. And regardless of their situations and what they're doing, I try to shine my light. Y'all, demons are attracted to our lights. They will come and try to snuff it out if they can. So that, you don't even have to be dating or doing anything like that. For all this matters, you could be doing ministry work and have so many different people that you're having to talk to for the Lord even so. But I don't think this is the cause. And then you could get people lurking. You're going to know if this is for you. And you're going to need to be careful and quit what you're doing or step back. Because this was a voluntary thing. They were in the box and thought they were hid and safe doing what they were doing. The Lord wants you to know that you are not safe. That this is not his will. And that they are coming. They might not all get you. But there's one right there so close that all it has to do is go boop, and it's there on you. Y'all, we need to use discernment. And we need to listen. Seriously. Especially if you're having to be in person with people. The ones in the cage might not have been, excuse me, an in-person thing to where they could get to you in person as quickly. But the ones that were not in the cages could get to you more freely. You don't know how a dog is going to react if you just walk up on it, if it just sneaks up on you, unless you know that dog. And sometimes, even then, there's some really great dogs. My dogs are big babies. The devil don't like them, but he don't like our anointings. My babies are anointed because they're mine. We belong to Jesus and Daddy God. Okay? So people are going to hate on the Spirit of God, y'all. And things, people and places that God anoints, whatever God anoints, there's going to be some demons that are haters. Y'all, whoever this is for needs to be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Take this back to the Lord. Whoever this is for, you're in danger. You can take this back to the Lord and get confirmation, or this might probably be confirmation. Or you can dismiss this and you'll see, because God's word does not come back void to him. And when people dismiss it, they see. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but if they dismiss what God has spoke, they will see. Because his word does not lie. It comes to pass. In some way, fashion, or form, you'll see this, if this is your word, and you dismiss it, or you don't obey. Please obey. Please seek this out. I hope this ain't your word. I pray that it's not your word. But if this is your word, please be careful. Please be careful. And seek him out. Quit what you're doing. You might be helping people. You might be thinking you're helping people or making friends, but you don't know. You don't know what God knows. He knows best. And he ain't doing nothing to hurt you. He's trying to help you. Would you rather hurt somebody's feelings? Hurt people's feelings? Or would you rather get hurt because you've disobeyed and you didn't listen? I know it's a hard choice sometimes. And I know that we can put ourselves in some difficult situations, and God has to get us out of messes sometimes. Okay? And I don't knock people. I'm not knocking whoever or whatever for whatever. I'm not. I just love you enough to warn you. And I love God enough to bring what he's told me to bring. And I don't want to offend nobody, but there's probably going to be people that don't like me for that one, or that hate me, or whatever the heck, my anointing. But I have to bring what he has me to bring, so the blood ain't on my hands. And this is a weird one to bring, but it's needful, or he wouldn't have showed it to me. And I've brought this one pretty quick. This is a right now thing. It's a right now word. If you see this whenever, it's going to be for you. Then, if it's for you. Because not every prophetic word is for everybody. But you've got to be careful. If you're not sure if it's for you, pray about it. And if it seems like your situation, back up. It's better safe than sorry. Obedience is better than sacrifice. If you don't obey, there's going to be some kind of hurt, some kind of sacrifice. This is not a good thing you're doing, that you stepped into. You probably didn't mean to. You thought you're safe, but you're not. Take it back to the Lord. All right, you all. Until next time, stay humbled and stay blessed. I've got a few more to release, so hopefully I'll get them done tonight, hopefully. Soon. I be slow, y'all. I feel like.